Hello everyone, happy Friday. It is Carrie with a pinch of salt and I am showing you guys our Friday craft kit of the week, Fri-YAY. I am never really gonna be on time. It just doesn't work. I thought I was doing so good this morning. I mean, do you guys just wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, things are going great. Everything's going smoothly. This is just how it should be. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I forgot to upload the picture to my website and I forgot to do this and I forgot to do that. So here we are. We are painting, which you guys cannot see. Me going live is just literally, I do like it. I do like it. But it is such a... like, I don't have like a setup that stays set up because I don't know why. I think I've had like 5 tripods. I can never get the right angle. Like, I'm just constantly like, where's the light? What do I do? How do I hold the camera? Blah, blah, blah. So let me move my chair over. There we go, it's a little bit better. I have can lights in here, and then I have a center light that has like 3 lights, which I love because I had a ceiling fan and it hung so low that it was always in the camera and it drove me nuts. So my husband put in a light that I actually love. That, gosh, it looks dusty. But the can lights, the lighting, the shade, like I'm constantly have shadows. So I probably need a ring light. I have a small one, but I need a big one. So I need to add that to my list of things that I need to purchase for my office space. So here we are. We are painting, which you guys cannot see in the video, this Popsicle, I'm trying to move over a little bit, Popsicle Trio set right here. So we are gonna do a red, white, and blue trio set. And it has a star, which you can swap these around. This little heart says red, white, and blue. I've got some strings, some ribbon. I've got this stuff here to put on there, but now you can't see my face. There, that's a little bit better, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. When you jump on, let me know that you are here. Say hi. It is Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. It is Friday. I just sent a text to my children that said that they all needed to be home tomorrow between, you know, a couple hours to help out around here because we have such a mess outside. Between me screwing up the pool, if you didn't hear, I accidentally dumped everything that was on the cover of the pool because I didn't clean it beforehand in the pool. And it's been a mess. My husband has been working out of town, so he's not home through the week. So I was trying to be a really nice wife and help out with some things that he could mark off his list when he got home because he's so busy with the deck and everything else. And then I completely turned our pool green and it was crystal clear. So oops to me. So it's been like 3 weeks now, 4 weeks that we've been working on that. Hello. So we're trying to get the pool back to clear. It's still freezing cold, but it's getting there. And then we had to vacuum out, and I mean, there were sticks, everything. Like I thought we were doing good. We had siphoned most of the water off the cover, and I thought we'll be fine. 4 of us out there pulling the cover off, and the very end, everything just tumbled and went into the pool. So it's been a mess out there. So we have lots of like yard work to clean up on because we just started throwing like all the sticks and the stuff that was in the pool. We just threw out, excuse me, on the ground in the rock bed. And so I just told my kids that they had to be home tomorrow between whatever time, 10 and 1, 12 to whatever it is that works. Lunch will be provided. But hello, Marissa. But we will be cleaning the outside of the house. Hi, Deb. Thanks for watching, you guys. We are working on the Popsicle Trio set that we have for our Friday craft kit of the week. Last week we had the birdhouses. So cute. I'll add those to our Creativity Club collection later on. So if you're part of our Creativity Club, you are able to purchase these kits all the time. My dogs are barking. So yay. So we are... basically, I'm using the same colors, and I'll add them to the, once I post the, lost my train of thought. Once I post tomorrow a photo of everything, I'll post a photo of the colors. I can even add the colors to the Shopify link. So when you purchase them, you can see what colors they are. They're basically crafter collection from Hobby Lobby. They're all roughly, I think, 50 cents for a bottle of paint, and I've used them for, let's see, we used it for our Creativity Club project this month, the birdhouses, the Uncle Sam we did, the American Patriotic guy we did. I'm trying to think if there's anything else patriotic I have. I mean, there's lots of things on the website that's patriotic, but these are the colors that I chose to use for our patriotic projects. I was using gallons of paint before, but I've tried to switch so that I can tell you guys what colors I'm using. That way it's easier for you guys to go to Hobby Lobby and pick up the colors that you need. So that's that. So I'm kind of just like looking off something I have. I can see comments here, hopefully. I have it pulled up on Facebook as well, just in case. But we are, I painted this wrong. I wanted that white. That's okay, I can change it. The nice thing about this is most of the time I can flip it over and use the other side if it fits. This, you really, well, maybe you would be able to do that, but I painted this wrong. So I'm gonna just flip it because I wanted this white. I want this to be, I'm gonna show you. Well, maybe I could still do it. We'll see what happens with that. So I am doing red, white, blue. I have a light blue and I have a dark blue that I'm using, a yellow, and then a color called Caramel Carnation. And that is what I'm using for the Popsicle sticks. I love red, white, and blue for the summer. It's my favorite color combination. I usually decorate our pool area all in red, white, and blue, and my front porch. Like, I leave it up all summer long. Nothing really says like 4th of July or anything, so it's fine. But you could add, you know, I love to use my paint pens when I'm finished. So I will probably add in some dots. If you had some stars, maybe some stencils or something that you could use to stencil some stars onto the popsicles. They don't stand by themselves, so they will have to like lean against something. If you have a tray, any kind of like vignette you could add them to. They, just a cute little add-on. I need to actually pull up. I decorated my shelves, which you guys can't see above me, in red, white, and blue stuff, but I need to add the rest to my shelves out in my dining room. I haven't done that yet. So that is on my list to do this weekend. I think it was on my list last weekend too, but that's okay. I'm not crazy busy this weekend, so like I said, we got some house stuff to do, so we will be working around here. I've been using, if you guys don't know what ChatGPT is, I've been using it to take pictures of my house because I've needed some help in some areas of what to do and how to decorate some spots. We lost, we've lived here for 8 years now, but we lost a lot of wall space when we moved here. I feel like our house was really cut up before. So every like square inch of our house was like decorated in our old house. And then we don't have like end tables or dining, like tables in our living room at all, which I don't know if I love that. I don't want one in the middle, but I would like maybe like a side table somewhere. So I took pictures of my living room and put it in ChatGPT and said, this is the style. If you're very descriptive on what you're looking for, it can totally help you out with some styling tips. So I've been doing that. So I've been trying to run into the thrift stores. There's a few things I'm looking for that I'd like to buy, but I'd like to buy them at the thrift stores. So I may head over to Goodwill later on today. Sorry if you hear my dog. He barks all the time at the neighbors when he can see out. We have a bay window in the front window, and he just sits out there and waits for their dog to come out. They're kind of like catty corner to our house, so it's kind of loud. Sorry. So let's see. So we've got these cute little popsicles. Hopefully you can see those. And then this one, I was trying to do striped this way. So I don't know if it would be easier to, let me see how to do this. Let me see if I can paint over this anyway. We're gonna do it this way. So I am going to take, I got it, hang tight. I'm gonna take my blue painter's tape that I use. Usually this holds down like the words, anything really small that I'm trying to paint. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put this down like so. And then I'm going to use this paint to make my first layer of red. I didn't want it brown. I did it brown first, but it's okay. I'm gonna paint right over it. So we are gonna paint over this red. And then we are going to paint the bottom blue and the middle white. So I'm gonna let this dry though. I'm gonna do the blue next with the painter's tape. And then, hi Cheryl. And then I'm going to go back in. Actually, I'm gonna use the light blue. And again, you don't have to use my colors. You don't have to paint this Patriotic if you don't want to. You could use summer colors. You could use bright yellows, oranges, purples, pinks, whatever you choose to do. It comes blank totally for you to create it however you would like it. But again, I love Patriotic decor all summer long, so that's why I do a lot of it. So I'm gonna let this dry and then I'll go back in and I will do the white, but I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. We're gonna go back to over here and see what we got going on here. So I'm gonna just start gluing these. I hope I grab glue. I use the Harbor Freight super glue and wood glue. I like both of them. If you don't like working with super glue, obviously the wood glue would be for you. The only thing is I always feel like the stopper gets stopped up. So I kind of just put this sporadically all over. I'll glue this on and then I'll go in and glue in my other pieces. Sometimes it can expand too while it's sitting out. So be careful of that. Sometimes you gotta throw the cap back on so that the glue doesn't expand like outside of the bottle or whatever you call this. Like it'll just start coming out if it's got air in it. Okay, we're gonna let that dry for a minute. Cute little popsicle. Hi, Cammie, you're watching from the beach. You have to send me pictures. I'm so jealous. And I love popsicles. I don't know, popsicles are so cute. Why like not decorate with them? Lou, what are you doing in here? You don't want to hear Finn bark? Okay, we'll glue these little pieces on and then I'll go back through. I'll probably dry brush because I love to dry brush white paint on everything. And then I may add some, of course I am. I'm gonna add some polka dots to it. And then once I get them decorated, I might have to come back to it later this afternoon. I do have an appointment at 1 o'clock today. So, and I need to go to the grocery store. So sometime today, I'm gonna try to get these decorated on my shelf so that I can show you how I use them. Check this. This is still a little damp. Okay, we'll go back to this. We'll paint the white on this. I'm just gonna use a brush so I don't have to glue anything down or tape anything down. And I'm probably gonna dry brush over it anyway, so even if I get a little paint somewhere else, it's fine. It's totally fine. And then probably what I'll do, so there's 3 little sticks that go over this. I'll probably glue them on and then paint the color. I don't know, I just feel like that may be easier to do it that way. I could have used a bigger brush. Thanks for everyone that came to my Whatnot sale on Wednesday night. I actually have another stack of things and some things that if you weren't able to join me, I may do another sale on Monday evening. I think I'm okay with that. I am going to be off for a week, the following week, taking a vacation. So I would like to have another sale before I leave. I'm trying to clean out my basement and all the stuff I have down there. Oh my gosh. I think actually this summer, I was gonna try to do it this spring, was have some kind of like garage. I have so much craft stuff that I just don't know what to do with. I have a vinyl cutter that I don't know what to do with. I have a heat press I don't know what to do with. You know, I was saving all the stuff thinking, oh, someday I'll use it and someday it'll come in handy, and I haven't used it in years. So I don't know. I've thought about adding stencils back into my business since that's what we did before for my paint parties. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys have any input on that, let me know, because do people use stencils? I see, you know, I have a lot of my friends that sell essential stencils, and stuff like that. So maybe I need to get another thing of glue. Oh, please. So I thought about adding that back into our business so that you can use it on like wood sign. You could buy stuff at Hobby Lobby and add the, sorry, get myself together. You could add it to the signs at Hobby Lobby, or, you know, any kind of blank signs, or maybe using it like on stuff like this. Like I was thinking like the stars would be cute to add to this. I don't know. I'm just thinking, just trying to figure out how to incorporate maybe different things. Not that I want to completely pivot again, because I don't, but maybe incorporate different things. I do have something that I have been sitting on for like, oh, I don't know, a couple years. Oh, really, Marissa? Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I will keep that in mind. I'm definitely thinking about it. I don't know what I want to do, if I want to go through like the route of, you know, I can't even think of the other one. I think it's like chalk couture maybe, or essential stencils, or just creating my own, since I have the vinyl cutter. I have two actually. Actually, I think I have three. I have another one downstairs that we've never even opened that was given to me. But you know, they're just sitting down there collecting dust and I feel so bad about it. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. But back to the other thing I've had for a couple years, and I don't know why it's taken me so long, but I lost my computer. I lost all of my files. I was not smart enough to download everything that I thought I had on my computer onto a hard drive, and so my computer crashed a couple months ago, and I haven't been able to recover it at all. So I lost a ton of files that I didn't have saved. So I'm now trying to organize my new computer with all my files in it. And I have this, I don't know if I like the light yellow. I think I've done this before. Can you give me the gold paint? Let me see. It is a, okay, we're gonna try this gold paint. Oh my gosh, I almost just dropped all that paint. It is a laser cut project that you can embroider in. And so I had got my initial, and then you can embroider flowers within your initial. I know that sounds, I don't know if that's easy to see the way I'm explaining it, but they are so neat. And I purchased some of my files from file makers, and I bought it like years ago. I mean, it's been a long time, and thought, oh, I'll do this. It'd be so cute for nurseries, especially little girls' nurseries. But just something for yourself that'd be different to do. So it's a cutout, and it has an initial on there, and then you can embroider flowers. There's cutouts for the like embroidery thread, and I love them, and I still haven't used them. I just redid my file to cut it this week just to see how to do them, because I thought they were so cute. So I'm trying to incorporate some other things within my projects that have to do with laser cutting, but maybe like adding some other things to it as well. So we will see what happens. Okay, then this one, we're gonna do the star, which I don't love a gold, I don't know why I don't like yellow. I mean, I like yellow. Actually, I just picked out a yellow bedspread for my bedroom. It's a very light mustardy yellow, and my daughter was shocked that I picked it, but I'm trying to add some color into my house because it's nothing but neutrals. And I used to be all about color, and the older I got kind of boring and got all neutrals. So I'm trying to add some color in. Oh, yes, you could do that. I don't have any glitter up here. All my glitter is downstairs. We used to have so much glitter for when we had it at the shop, but I don't have any glitter up here, but that would be really cute. You could do all kinds of things. You could even go to Hobby Lobby and get paper and do Mod Podge with paper onto the popsicles or the stars or anything else that you wanted to do. That would be really cute. Okay, we're gonna go back to this one. We are going to take the red and I'm just gonna paint, oh, I got white in this. I glued them down and then I'm going to paint the red over the top. I think that this would be probably the easiest way to do this than trying to paint this and make it perfect and even while they're not glued. So I'm just gonna make a line across the top of the line on the popsicle itself and then paint, if that makes sense. I think it's just easier this way. And I could be wrong, and everybody can paint how they want. You know, there's no right or wrong way. However you do it, whatever works for you, you do it that way. Try to get this red paint off here. Then we'll go to the white. Hi, Emily, my sister's here. My sister loves glitter. My mom used to laugh and say before she went out at night, she would leave and the house would be full of glitter from her having glitter strung everywhere. I do have a ton of glitter. I actually have a whole container downstairs of every color glitter that you can think of because we had a glitter bar at the shop. And it's all, again, just sitting downstairs in my basement. I don't have glitter up here. I mean, it does get messy, you know. You know, Emily, it does get messy. Oh, Carrie. There we go. It's fixed. Got a little red in my white. I'm kind of rushing so I can finish it while I'm on the live. Just be really careful and make sure it's dry. Anybody have any fun plans this weekend? I don't really have a ton. I'm ready for my pool to be warm so we can go swimming now that it's not screened so much anymore. Okay, now we'll do the blue at the bottom. I really think it was easier this way to do it, but so cute. Who doesn't love a bomb pop? My brushes aren't super fancy either. They're just from Dollar General. I mean, I'm sure I have some from Amazon and stuff too, but really, if I'm out, I run to Dollar General and get brushes. They're so cheap, and I love just how flat and, well, it is open, Emily. Oh, that'll be fun. Oh, 9 Mile, so cool. The pool is open, but I accidentally dumped the cover into the pool and turned it green and had sticks and leaves, and it's been a disaster. So it's finally clearing up. We got a new filter delivered this weekend. So Brian is home, and hopefully in his spare time that he doesn't have, we can get it going. It's just cold. I don't know how to get it warm. We need to get the solar cover on. Maybe that'll help. So this has the red, white, and blue on here. You do not want a lot of paint when you have scored lines like this. So I always go to the edge where there's no lines, and then I really lightly brush it through. If you take your paint and go straight to your sign when you have scored painting or scored engraved lines on there, it will fill it in and you won't be able to see it. So do it really, really lightly and you'll be just fine. So this is gonna go on the bottom here. I do have some jute, I have some red and white string, I have red and white polka dot, and then I also have this, I can't remember what this is called, but I have this. So I may add some of that to it. So I am going to go back to this little one here, and we're gonna add some polka dots in because I love polka dots. So I just got my Hobby Lobby 99-cent white paint pen here. Gosh, I'm probably gonna have to go get some more soon because they are probably running low. So I'm just gonna polka dot. And I'll polka dot the red. I'll leave the white just white. I may polka dot the stars. I don't know if that's too much. So here is the first little popsicle. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute. And I like incorporating the light blue with the navy blue. I don't know, I just think it looks cute. Then I'm gonna dry brush a little bit. So I'm gonna use a chip brush. These are super cheap. You can get these at Harbor Freight. I don't know if Dollar General or Dollar Tree sells these. Dollar General might. But I am just going to dry brush, put a little bit of white paint on there, wipe it off on a paper towel so there's almost like none left because you don't want too much. And once you start going, you'll be able to figure out like if you want it heavier or not. And you could have done this with the yellow star off first, maybe. So I wipe almost all of it off and then I paint. And then I'll polka dot the star a little bit. One, two, three. One. Cute. And I'll probably tie some twine at the bottom of that one. So they're a little different. I don't know, should I dry brush this? It's so bold looking compared to the other one. I guess I will. I'll dry brush it a little. I'm just kind of splattering some white all over. Oh yeah, that's a little better. I like that one too. So here's these two already finished. And this one still looks a little wet still. So I'm gonna dry brush this one and then I'll add some dots to it. And then this one gets a heart. Cute. So cute. What do you guys think? Do you think the popsicles are cute? I'll dry brush that too. So I'm gonna take some of this. Can't think what this is called. But you could take ribbon, you could take, I mean, all kinds of stuff. Actually, I think I'm gonna cut this. I think I'm gonna cut this shorter. Thanks, Marissa. Because this opens up too. I'm gonna cut these in a couple layers. I wish I had some colors of this, but I don't. And I'm pretty sure this opens up a little bit more. This is kind of like, I don't know why I can't think what this is called. So this can open up a little bit. Hi, Diana, you're watching from the pool. Thank you. You guys help me out. What is this stuff called? I can't think what it's called. Anyway, it opens up, but this would be really cute if you had red, maybe to incorporate into the color. You know, it opens up like this. This is not, this seems so difficult for me this morning. I haven't had my caffeine yet. Maybe that's it. I don't drink coffee. Actually, I'm fine. I'm kidding. I don't know what is going, I can't open this. This is not working for me. And that's okay. I don't have time to fidget anymore. So we're gonna just tie this around the bottom of the popsicle stick. Hopefully I didn't cut it too short. If I had patience right now, I know, Diana, I'm so jealous. It's so nice outside today. I went and walked Arnold Park this morning, and it was beautiful out. I love to be out. I need to be outside more. My husband and I just had a long conversation about that the other day. We bought our house because of the backyard, and we've got about a little under 2 acres, and we bought it because we love the backyard, and we're not going out there as much as we should. Although we have had a deck that's been torn apart for the last month or so, and he is working out of town, so he's not home during the week. So we need to be enjoying it more when he's home on the weekends, and we do with the pool in the summertime. Everything just needs to be cleaned up back there. In the beginning, I had said, I text my kids and said, everybody needs to come home tomorrow for a couple hours and help us like get the outside ready. It's just kind of a, you know, there's lots of things. I look out there and both of us are like, we have so much stuff we need to do and be picked up. So I told them lunch would be provided if they came and helped tomorrow. So hopefully they'll come and help us. So here's another little popsicle. I just tied this around there. I don't know if I'll do it on all of them. I don't know. Should I do it on all of them? I mean, it would be cute. Would have been cute too if I would have tied this around, maybe around the popsicle. I don't know. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna tie it around all of them. And then, like I said, I will show you guys how I decorate with these later on. I'm looking for a few things to finish my Patriotic decor on my shelves. I need to go get some flags, or I just need to make some flags. I don't know. I don't know which one I want to do. I don't know if I feel like making them or if I just need to go buy some. I don't like the kind of picky on stuff like that. Here is the third or the second one. And then one more, we're just gonna keep adding this to it. So cute. Again, these don't stand on their own, but they'd be really cute if you have a tray of some sort, maybe leaning up against a vase, if you have like a little vignette on your kitchen counter or on a shelf in your living room or dining room. They would be really cute just leaning up against something. Kitchen, I said that maybe already. And then you could open these up when you have patience. I don't know if I have the patience right now to do this. Oh, wait, there we go. And then you can actually tear them too if you want to. So here is the third one. It says red, white, and blue on it. So how stinking cute are these? I forgot to really show a good picture of them unfinished, but here are the popsicle trios for Friday's craft kit of the week. My goodness, my phone's dying. I didn't even notice it. So these are all 3 of the craft kits you get. You get all 3 of them. This probably won't be included, the string or anything like that, anything extra, but the 3 wooden popsicles are included in the craft kit of the week. All 3 of them for $14. So if you go online and look, they're on the website now. I'm going to take more pictures of them later on when they are all decorated on my shelves in my dining room. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Raffia, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that simple word. I tied all of my silverware with raffia at our wedding. We had so much raffia in our house. It was crazy. But thank you so much, Marissa. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you. Yeah, this is it. This is the Friday craft kit of the week. These cute little popsicles for the summertime. And you get all 3 of them. So, again, I appreciate you for watching. Views have been down drastically on Facebook. It's not showing anybody any of my stuff. So anytime you are able to maybe sprinkle this on your pages, or, you know, if you have friends that love to DIY, you could also sprinkle it and send it to them. But I would appreciate so much if you did that for me. So have a great weekend. Marissa, you have a great weekend too. And I will see you guys soon.